All right. So I need to actually take my hood off. I can actually hear how loud I am in the real world because it is another late night stream, or at least we're starting late night, and I'll make certain that I don't bother anyone else in the house. What is going on, everyone? How's it going? All that good jazz. Yeah, we're just gonna pick up where we left off on the last stream, which I believe we were just before the final confrontation in the fourth dungeon that we had been working on. Also, before anything else, I do need to set my Discord to do not disturb because I don't want random ass messages popping up midstream. Because those are obnoxious. Anyway, hopefully everybody's doing alright. Hopefully everything is going well. I was planning on streaming yesterday, but some things happened, you know. And then it made it not conducive to stream right away, so as opposed to doing that to myself, I was like, we'll get it another day. And today's the another day. Let's talk to Teddy. We're gonna go to the club. We're gonna go to the wait, we don't want to go to the club. Yeah, we don't want to actually go to the club. No. How do I leave? There we go. Realistically, to do one of the side quests, we actually need to go back to the sauna place because that's how we can get the flower brooch for the little girl. But do I care about that right now? I'm gonna say no because realistically I can come back on another playthrough slash like what am I trying to say? I can come back on the day where I have to do the bonus boss fight for this new guy's fight. Rise knows where to go. Yeah, chase the boy. So when I have to come back and do the bonus boss fight, I can pick it up then. And I don't want to continue from the end of the game. I want to continue from here because I need to get at least another level or two, I think. I need to do a couple more golden hand fights before I'm ready for the boss fight, I feel. Speaking of which, we got a golden hand right off the bat. Which is perfectly a-okay with me. Come back here, feller. I'm gonna get you. Got him. But yeah, we want to make certain we get as many of these individuals killed as possible because all that extra money and experience is, surprise, surprise, super useful. Also, since we have Black Spot on Chie, we're going to keep spamming that more often than not because we have a chance of critting, which will lead to a follow-up attack. Follow-up attacks are way more important, especially on golden hand fights because they'll eventually escape. And on top of it, we want to attempt, air quotes on attempt, to receive the shuffle time. We desperately want the shuffle time just so we can get the experience and or money upgrades. Either one is completely a-okay. It doesn't matter in any order. Because we'll always use money, it seems, in this game. I'm glad that missed. But we'll always use money. Every time we go to the fox, we use the leaves to get skill points. So it's useful for grinding dungeons. Meaning that it's like infinitely useful no matter what we do. On the side, where is that thought going? Oh yeah, on the side for experience. Experience just levels up all of our raw stats, so we always want that. Hey Tyler, what's up? I mean, you may say whatever you like, my friend. But I did say I was gonna do my own thing. I figured I should start streaming a little bit because I definitely need to get through Persona, because I have a lot of other games that are on my to play list. 15% chance of reflecting physical attacks is not great. Yeah, it's not good. Personally, I'm super excited to eventually play multiplayer games with you, my bro. Oh. Wait, shut up. Don't try to pretend. You nerd. Yeah, especially because then once you can do streaming and playing online games, then you can also start playing with Austin, because from what Eric's told me anyway, Austin also plans on coming back. So maybe you can do like Apex with like the 4-man Cole squad. So I guess, yeah, it's like 4-man Cole squad. I'm just saying you could. Also, I forgot Eric told me there was rifting between you guys. That's unfortunate. Austin was the homie, but then he became that which he sought to destroy. It's unfortunate. No, I'm saying in general, Austin became that which he wasn't supposed to. So. Yeah. I don't want to throw his name under the bus too much, but he's definitely changed from what I heard. Which is sad. True. That's what I do. That's all I'm about, is trying to just be me. I'm trying to do right by me and not drag anybody else through any kind of shit along the way. That's why I'm just hella pumped that, you know, you're gonna be moving, and then when you move, we'll be able to hang out, and I'm not gonna be like anybody else who uses and abuses their friends or anything. It's just like, I want to hang out and have good times with my friend. That's it. I got no other hidden agendas or anything. I just like playing with my friends. Oh, is that where you're moving? Because you just said you were moving. I thought like maybe you're moving like... The way you made it sound is you were moving like halfway across the continent or something, and then I completely forgot to ask if you were gonna like be like switching jobs or anything. You just said you were moving, so you didn't tell the stream anything. I was just like, oh, he's moving? Well, I guess he's like leaving California or something. Well, to be fair, you didn't say anything, so... In my defense. It's not a good defense, but it is a defense. Wait, what was he weak to? Fire? I don't have enough mana, fuck! Uh-oh. I'm happy for you. I can't wait for your streams to get that much better. And for your channel to grow even more. Because, like, I basically tell every single person this, like, at every interval that floats into my stream. Like, fuck me, fuck anything I do. I'm glad that the homies are, you know, excelling and getting better at things. Bigger and better for all the people I care about. That's my thing. You definitely have the potential of being a bigger streamer, maybe even making streaming a full-time occupation. I only hope that you continue streaming long enough to see that. I only hope that everybody continues on their path in order to get what they want. So I'm always rooting on the sidelines for anybody to get where they want to go. I mean, that's why I'm kind of glad you're starting to branch out of just playing SM, because like speedrunning is great. I personally love speedrunning. I'll watch a lot of people speedrun. I have like a lot of followers, or a lot of people I follow who are speedrunners, just because I like watching, you know, games done quick. GDQ is obviously like one of the things I follow, so I'll follow like, you know, Super Metroid. I follow my boy Goat to Notes. You know, I follow Spike Vegeta, who does like Ocarina of Time speedruns and Kingdom Hearts. I love speedruns, but that's not really my thing. So I'm glad that you kind of branched out, because you kind of shoehorn yourself with your viewership. A lot of people end up not adapting and not like changing what they're doing and stagnate as a streamer. And you definitely have an upbeat and great personality that I know people would love to see more often. So with you going other places and streaming other stuff, I could see you making it. Of that, I have no doubt. Do I have a temperance card? I don't actually remember. I don't have a temperance. Who's my temperance person? I don't have an empress yet, I don't think. You don't have me to thank for anything, my friend. It's all you. It's all the time, energy, and effort you put into your stream and your community. I wholeheartedly respect you that you're able to stream SMB as much as you do, and at the same time branch out to other things as easily. There's not a single game I could play for as long as you have. And just hard grind that, and at the same time just like at the drop of a hat move around and experience other things. That's just not how I play things. I physically have to like play a game from start to finish in a linear path, and there's no deviation for it. I don't know, all the things that I like to play or I want to play or that are on my list of games to play just aren't popular or what people want to see, so I wholeheartedly respect your whole streaming pattern. I mean, true, if people want to see some random weirdo play an entire litany of different games. So I'll play anything and everything. I'm not really opposed to anything. I would say, as far as streaming is concerned, the only one thing I'm super opposed to, number one, with how my like house is situated. Number two, with where my stream setup is. The only thing I'm super opposed to right now is a cam. But then I've had many discussions with other people, and either I'm going to... The very first time I ever get a cam, if I do, it's either going to be me in some kind of weird girl cosplay, because I feel like that sounds like some kind of nonsense I would do. Or number two, I'd become a VTuber and make some kind of animated character as my camera. No doubt, if you replayed through Persona 3, I would be in your stream the entire time. And I would never leave, because I'm really loving the Persona series. I can't wait for Persona 3 or Persona 5 to come to Steam so I can actually use it. I don't know how well... I'd have to talk to him, actually. I haven't... He's really good at doing still art. I've never actually asked him how well he can make, like, animated art. Because, like I said, that still requires me to be either in a better situated room, slash, you know, like, not in the middle of my house. Which I don't have access to the router if I'm not in the middle of my house, so it's kind of a problem. So either I'd have to run another line all the way upstairs to my room, or a lot of other things. Also, I don't have a background that would be conducive for a camera, because essentially where I'm at right now, there is a giant light behind me that would completely, like, blind out the camera. So I don't know how that would work if I have a picture over the camera, because obviously, like, you know, making a VTuber persona, it still has to use my face for facial recognition stuff. I haven't actually looked into it enough to know how all that would work out. Too many variables for myself right now, and I'm just trying to put out content. Obviously, this is not the time I normally stream for other people, but I don't know if I'm supposed to mildly be offended by that or not, to be honest. Considering I literally just played through the entire Doom 2016 campaign on the last 2 streams. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm definitely also an FPS player. I just like anime stuff on the side and, you know, anime games. Okay, never forget, my most competitive game I've ever played was Overwatch, and I got to Grandmaster in Overwatch, so if I want, I can be a competitive gamer and things. Oh yeah, no, I get super competitive. That's what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna say I gave a good 2 years of my life to Overwatch, where I hard grinded that game to the point where this was during college, so I would literally go to college, finish all my homework as fast as possible, and I would immediately go into VOD review of my own gameplay in an attempt just to get, like, minutely better. Like, you don't understand. I put a ridiculous amount of time into trying to get better at that game. He's weak to lightning. Shit. True. I just can't do that anymore because that was way too much of an investment in my mind. Because yeah, I think. Let me think. Because college was only like 4 hours a day, I think, and my homework was relatively easy, so. I would say for at least those 2 years, I would probably put between 40 to 60 hours a week into doing Overwatch stuff. So like I attempted to my utmost to get good in that. Yeah, for sure, Tyler. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your stream, and hopefully I see you again. And most importantly, hopefully we get to hang out again at some point. I miss you, my dude. So we've only found, I think, about one golden hand fight this whole floor. Oh, you're gonna go to 7-Eleven? That's fine then. You gotta get them beers, I feel you. Hell yeah, that raid of 1. Thanks for the raid, my friend. I appreciate it. Oh, so why does that bug out my OBS? I hate how rating works. Now, yeah, I know you're good. I'm just, I was just doing that as a meme. Like, don't ever think of that as like me trying to be a dick or anything. I was just memeing because it's funny. But I hate whenever raids happen because it like messes up OBS's chat. I don't know why that's a thing. Good luck, be safe. Don't get any more COVID. Wear your seatbelt. At the very minimum, we should get at least one more golden hand fight, which should level up our main character, because what level are we at right now? We're at 43. We need 1900. So yeah, if we get one more golden hand fight and it gives us at least 1 or 2 hands, we'll have the necessary stats to level up once more. And I think at 44, we should be strong enough to fight this boss. Because like I said, technically we're halfway done with the game. This is the 4th dungeon. There's 10 dungeons total, provided you get on the right course or the right pathing to get to the end game true ending. They're weak to lightning, or no, they're weak to holy. Crap. That's an oversight. I don't have the stats for this. Oh, they're weak to... Wait, no, they don't have weakness to physical. Why not? Oh. Black Spot should kill them. Or it'll completely whiff and I look like a jackass. That's fine. Tempest. This one, I think, because he's lower HP, but he also hits harder. So, yeah, he hits harder. We're gonna rampage because we're really hoping that we kill the disc individual. Which unfortunately we didn't get a good roll. Yeah, he's not gonna hit us. That's kind of why I specifically have Persona leveled up as high as I do. Or no, not Persona, Principality. Which is the Persona on my main character. It has so much stats that it's really hard to hit my main character, which is arguably better than just having a stronger Persona. Because I can buff and debuff to a certain degree. But I physically cannot have my main character die. Like, that's literally been the hardest part of being on very hard. Is if I take damage or die, we reset back to the last checkpoint. Well, where was the last checkpoint? At the very beginning before we started the stream, essentially. I don't know about y'all, but that doesn't sound fun to me. We're kind of just running through this dungeon again, looking for one more golden hand fight, because that's all we need to progress. Also, mild oversight. I should have given my main character skill points. I also immediately remembered that this enemy is not weak to Slash can block physical attacks, so that's fine. These are weak to lightning, yeah. So I know the snakes are weak to, I believe, cold. Because, you know, snakes are cold-blooded, so that makes sense, at least in my mind. I love Rise. She literally just keeps proccing. Every time I do a follow-up attack, she procs every single time. I don't know if that's level-based or what, but it's very convenient because I do more damage every time she does that. We're gonna take money up because realistically, these enemies aren't giving me a lot of experience. So experience up kind of is irrelevant. Whereas more money is always useful because we're gonna use that to replenish our skill points in this dungeon. Which is kind of weird if you think about it, because after we do the skill point upgrade, or, you know, we go to the Fox and level up, if we end up having to not burn all of our skill points in the boss fight, and we can just, like, you know, screw around or do our own thing, we're gonna stay in the dungeon after the fact, because we're gonna need money to buy all the new stuff that's gonna come up in the shop once we sell all of our goods. It's kind of weird. But there's like a method to the madness. Fortunately or unfortunately. I think we need a heal here, because with 3 enemies on the field, I'm actually mildly scared that my main character will die. I need to move my coffee cup. I got a new coffee cup from my brother for Christmas, but it was delayed, which is kind of poggers, because actually I lied. I got 2 things for Christmas that were both delayed because it was like a lump purchase, and it got like backlogged or delayed or whatever, so they didn't send it until later on. I just got them today, or no, yesterday. I didn't hit the wrong person on that one. That's fine. The first one was a Linkin Park T-shirt, official merch, which is hella cool. It just basically looks like a hexagon with like LP for like the Linkin Park Los Angeles, because obviously we live in California, so you know when they play in LA, like the Hollywood Bowl or whatever. I'm assuming that's where that specific merch came from. But I also got a coffee cup. And the coffee cup is one of those cool coffee cups where if you put something warm inside of it, it changes. So it is an official Linkin Park coffee cup for the 20th anniversary of Hybrid Theory. My first CD ever, coupled with probably the first album that I loved every single song on. And when the coffee cup gets warm and you can see like the picture underneath, it's actually a picture of the cover of Hybrid Theory. Literally the coolest like coffee cup I think I've ever had. I love this thing to death. Today was, in fact, the first day I got to use it. So today was the first day I got to figure out what was actually underneath, or like what the actual picture was. But no regrets. Completely happy with my gifts. Because, number one, I never bother like getting new shirts or new clothing. So my clothing is essentially based off of what other people give me, because I can't be bothered. And I got a new coffee cup that replaces my old skull. What is this one over here? It's like an old skull, like Punisher type coffee cup. Cause it's getting, you know, it's getting a little worn and torn, and there's chips and cracks in it. So suffice to say, I love it. Linkin Park's the OG. It's one of my favorite bands. Rest in peace, Chester. Do I know what the tank is weak to? No. I think I have to burn a lot of skill points here. Because the tank's not weak to the current stuff I have. Okay. Okay. Here's the problem. I can die off of that tank. Yeah, that would have killed me, I think. So we have to heal immediately, I think, is what that's telling me. He can do Fatal End on the weakest one, because we essentially want to rush down whichever golden hand is... Okay. We want to rush down whatever golden hand is weak. That doesn't mean it's going to land. Good dodge. Good dodge into not good dodges. It's fine. You want a double crit for me? That was too hopeful. Like, what are the odds that I double crit? Like, not great. Because the problem is I need a double crit into a knockdown that keeps one of these things down. It's fine. Is this one gonna escape? No, hit evasion up. I think we rampage now because we don't actually know what we're gonna hit. Yeah. I'm surprised that hit. We're gonna Fatal End this one and hope it lands. Okay. We're gonna hope this lands too. Ooh, and my main character died. Unfortunate. And that's why we hate the tank enemies, is because literally something like that can cause us to lose. Which isn't really my fault. Granted, I did play a little greedy. But my main character isn't actually weak to fire. So the fact that I died there is kind of out of my hands. I guess with that being said, there's not really a point in me not doing this. So I'm just going to ask for healing and just pay the price. And honestly, you know, we'll go up to the top level, whatever. Continue from the end game. I can sense him past this door. Open the door and enter? Hell yeah, let's go. The door is sealed with a mysterious power. It won't open, huh? I think we need some sort of Key. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in this world, or more specifically, somewhere in this place he created. But where? Like that place with the funny gimmick we passed? Senpai, got any clues? Open the door. I don't get it. Did we pass a place with a funny gimmick? The funny gimmick on the first floor, we had to teleport down? Or we had to use like candles to teleport around? Because I wouldn't say that that's necessarily a gimmick. I got hit from the side. This is also a mild problem because all these enemies, create barriers. So they're strong to everything. What are the bears weak to? Nothing. I'm on a Hama. I don't think this reflects myself. It absolutely does. I almost killed myself, I guess. I'm actually mildly surprised that's how that interacts. Thinking about it, the crazy part of that is I could have actually reflected myself into instantly killed myself. Like nothing. Which would have actually been a really big deal. Also 88 agility. And I died to that tank shot. I think that kind of tells you that Principality is a low leveled character and I need to eventually upgrade to something better. The lightning. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but 2 out of 3 can lead to everyone getting downed. He's not weak to anything, so I'm pretty sure this enemy's weak to Holy or Dark, both of which I don't have currently. So, welcome back, Tyler. You got that beer heal. Excellent. Even though you can't see me, I'm gonna still hold my beer up and cheers with you. Oh, you got a little bit of that Newt heal? I feel you on that. I didn't know 7-Eleven did 420 heals though. That's pretty pog. I'm pretty sure that's not an actual percent, but that seems pretty cool. Hey, I got a new Justice card. Speaking of Justice cards, I remember the other day when I was in Stu's channel, aka Stoomp, Stu, whatever, Van, whatever you want to call him. We were doing tarot card readings. That's like a little mini game where you get tarot cards. Wrong person. Wait, what? Huh? She's our group healer. Why does she not have the group heal? Whatever. But yeah. I ended up getting the justice card, so anytime I get a justice card, it reminds me of me drawing that specific card. Tyler, I don't think you would appreciate it if I came for your crown. I'll be honest. I could probably beat your 5. You give me a week, I could probably beat your 5 minutes. If I really wanted it. I thought about it. Listen, there's many things I am. I am a sucker for peer pressure. If I actually like the person that's trying to peer pressure me, I will fall into peer pressure so bad. That's not even wrong. That's straight facts. I've been mildly thinking about attempting to run SMB, and I literally do not care about SMB at all. Like, you want to see somebody that can give 0 shits about something? That's me with SMB. And I'm over here like, maybe. Maybe. Oh no, I don't care about dying over and over. That's just the name of the game, playing a game like that. I just flat out don't care about like the game. Like I said, like I don't know how many times I have to keep saying it. I've literally not actually beaten SMB. I remember playing it when I was like 4. And I still couldn't get through the damn game. I encourage everybody. Alright, well, nobody wanted to give me anything free, so whatever. Well, that's the problem is, like, I have to be invested in a game and or care about it to play it at a high level or to play it casually. And if I went into playing SMB, I would not have fun playing it. It would be like strictly business / like I want to improve and get like a good time. Cause I physically do not care to play that kind of game. Like I feel like we're at the point now where I can basically just like easily tell you that it's like I physically do not care about Super Mario Bros. At all. So it would take me less than a day to probably get sub 10 minutes. And it'd probably take me like less than a week to get like sub 6 to 7 minutes. But I got, like I said, I've been literally working on that annoying ass Borderlands speedrun that I've been slowly compiling. I can almost run it, I think. I did a off-stream speedrun of my own, and I got it down to like 3 hours, I think. Which isn't really that great at all, considering that game, but I got it pretty low, but There's like 3 or 4 key spots that are hard to play, and yeah, it's like you have to essentially spend hours to shave off those important points for it to matter. Oh no, that game's like super easy to run. The reason it's super easy to run is because there are a lot of things that you wouldn't know about if you weren't trying to speedrun it. What the fuck is what? That big robot thing? That's Optimus Prime. For whatever reason. I don't know why Optimus Prime is randomly in this game, but... yeah, that guy's the worst enemy. Trust. Also, I should actually try to, while I'm thinking about it, I don't remember. It's not actually Optimus Prime, but it definitely looks like him. I want to make that clear. I keep taking minor pauses because I'm trying to think of how to get to the top, because spoiler, we went to the top of the dungeon, but I don't actually remember how or what I need to do to get through this one. Because I was gonna try to fight the boss, but I don't have the necessary item to do it. Everybody's healthy enough that I can do this. I think I can rampage this. I mean, it would have to be you clipping it. I would alt-tab to clip it for you, but if I try to clip anything in this game, / like alt-tab this game, sometimes it'll randomly crash. Oh. I tried. Goes in. I also need the Orb of Darkness, I think. Where did I get the Orb of Darkness from? The boss on the 7th floor. Oh, kill me. What you know about that Power Rangers life? Let's be honest. Aren't you like over 30? Were you like a teenager when Power Rangers was a thing? Did you even care about Power Rangers as a youngster? Alright, now that I remember, we have to go back down to the 7th floor to where we found the mini boss, the Almighty Hand, and there's supposed to be a chest somewhere around him. Tyler, don't lie. That's not your generation. Calm down. Don't lie to me. Don't pretend like you're young and cool. You don't know anything about that Power Ranger life. Cause I know all about Tommy and Billy and I forgot what the Pink Ranger lady girl was called, but I know all about those characters. Yeah, aren't you like, weren't you born in like 1970 or whatever? You're like old. Cool. We're ready to morph into action. 6 working together. How's it go? 6 working together to fight Rita and stop all of her menacing monsters from destroying the planet Earth. Look out, Rita, because we're the Power Rangers. No, you don't. You love me. Shut up. He died. I need all my teammates to stop dying. Dragon Zord! Triceratops! Pterodactyl! Saber-tooth tiger! I was like, maybe you didn't know before, Tyler, but when I told you, like, yeah, don't like steal my content and all that stuff, that was like a complete meme. Like, I literally don't care. Like, you're the homie. Anything you do literally doesn't bother me, as long as you're not gonna do some kind of like racist TOS stuff or whatever. Like, I physically don't care. I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10, anytime I say something, it's a meme. Whereas if you didn't care, I was like, if you didn't care, then why even mention it? It's like, eh, whatever, you know? Literally not offended at all. Don't care. I'm chilling, I'm vibing, I'm drinking my beer. We're all good. Fuck. I mean, considering I know that you like to people watch on stream, I assume that's what you were doing. That's your shtick. I know you're a fan of stealing content ever since you would always go into the MXC channel and just like steal their content every time you went to the bathroom or to smoke or to get beer. So I wholeheartedly understand that's your shtick. I feel like by now, just knowing you, I would have been like at the beginning, and be like, yeah, Tyler, don't rebroadcast me or something. I would say that up front, but yeah, I don't care. In fact, honestly, if you pop into somebody's channel that knows you and they didn't assume you were just rebroadcasting their stream, they're out of their damn mind. Ooh, I tried to juke him, but he didn't get juked. Hopefully my team doesn't die for it. Weak to fire. I don't have anybody that does fire. We have to wait for Yukiko, and they might all die before them. Yeah, that atomic slash is not okay. Ugh. I have to pee so bad. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave it right here for a second. Be right back real quick. I'm gonna say like less than a minute. Okay, I've returned. So straight up real talk for all us alcoholics out there in the world, aka the people that literally only drink beer and never bother to drink water or anything else that's supposed to be healthy and good for you. Does anybody ever just like pee brown? I swear like that's not healthy, but I feel okay, so I'm not gonna question it, but it didn't look good. So that's all I have to say. Didn't look good. But am I gonna like be healthy and drink water? No. I could care less. That is false. That's false. If that was the case, then I'd be pissed and clear right now. Well, that's where you're wrong, Tyler, because that shit was brown, and I barely had any food yesterday, so. But I did have like 440s yesterday, so. And a lot of rum. I forgot what these guys are weak to. Oh, they're weak to ice. Perfect. I don't have ice right now, but... Man, I'm almost done with this 40. You know how Willy Wonka had developed the everlasting gobstopper? We need like the everlasting like beer bottle. I don't want to have to like lug around like 900 billion containers of beer. Literally just give me one. Give me the perfect beer bottle that just keeps filling up. I'd be happy. That's not even a joke. I would never leave my house. If I could literally have a beer bottle that fills itself, I would never leave the house. I'm pretty sure you like Persona 3 better because you actually physically played it rather than you're watching somebody else play it. And as we always know, watching somebody else play a game usually ends up being a lot cooler than when you played it yourself. Unless it's a game you don't necessarily care about, and in which case it's the reverse. And then playing the game is actually way better than watching it. So probably because this isn't a game that you necessarily care about / are like super interested in, your version of the game that you played was a lot better than this one. Is my guess. Because myself personal, when I think about it, I was actually watching Stu earlier again, and Stu ended up rating a female streamer who was playing Guild Wars 2, and that's a game I've also put like an actual metric ton of my life into. So I was mildly intrigued to play that game on stream with them, but for the life of me, I couldn't be bothered. You ever just like grind something to the point where like you hate the game almost? Like you just put too much time into it and you hate the game now? Maybe not with you and SMB, but just like you played something to the most you could play it and you're just like, I'm good with it. I don't need to play that game anymore. That's me with Guild Wars. I was just like, yeah, I don't think I ever want to play that game again. Then I was like, I don't know what to tell you then, because I have definitely exhausted my desire to ever play that game again, really. Kind of the same thing with Overwatch and all the other games that the Coles boys want to play. Apparently the new hot thing that they want to play now is Valorant, because I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't know what it is with dudes and like needing to compete and needing to play like competitive games. But like you have like that like big dick like machismo thing where you have to do something all the time. And I'm gonna name drop them because they're all either streamers or have been on streams before, so it doesn't really matter if I name drop them. But Austin, Max, Gilbert are all shit at any game I've seen them play so far, and yet they literally want to play Valorant, which is a Counter-Strike clone on steroids because it's Counter-Strike with abilities. And they're like, oh yeah, let's get Matt to play because he can carry us or whatever. And I'm just like, the point of playing a game is that you carry your own damn weight. The point of bringing on friends or whatever is so that like you enjoy the game together and you're all at the same skill level. If you're bringing on a ringer or something to play a game, why bother playing the game? I played Counter-Strike Go, or CSGO, relatively recently after I'd been done with Overwatch, because Eric and I bought Counter-Strike only for the side maps, because we were doing a lot of surf maps and the jump maps, because we like jump puzzles and all that stuff, so we found that fun. Wait, who do I want to get rid of? I have a duplicate here, right? Oh, I have duplicate Moon. Oh, you played either Source or like 1.4 or whatever, like that OG stuff. I respect that. I mean, realistically, the game functions the same way regardless of when you played. But I never really got into Counter-Strike because I was never really a hyper-competitive player when I first started gaming. Ah, that makes sense. But yeah, I think I played relatively recently, and I placed like Lem, Legendary Eagle Master. I basically placed, realized I didn't care about Counter-Strike enough to keep playing it, and then stopped playing. Does he have... Oh. I feel like I shouldn't ask this because it might not be like appropriate or right or whatever to ask, but I feel like I kind of need to know. Does he have no arms and legs because like a physical reason, or does he have no arms or legs, like not physical but like genetics or whatever, or does he have no arms and legs because like he's like ex-military and he was like one of your homies? I don't remember who I have for all these. I don't think I have a Justice card right now, so I might actually get rid of Dominion. Oh, he was born like that? Oh, that's unfortunate then. Because in all my experience of dealing with gamers and whatnot, one of the saddest things is like talking to ex-veterans. And you hear like, oh yeah, you know, like they were like a Marine or whatever, and they stepped on a landmine, or you know, IED this. I'm just like, that's unfortunate. I always feel for those people. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna write down. If my drunk lizard brain can remember it. Which it won't, so that's why I need to write it down. I wrote it down. And I'm not great at a lot of things, but if I write it down on a piece of paper on my desk, I will follow up on it. But yeah. Hopefully he does something interesting. Do you happen to know what he streams? Since you're saying he doesn't play Counter-Strike anymore, do you know what he streams? And I'm all about like chill people and like chill streams. iRacing. Ow. Ow. Ow.
だしぶとい。ナイスチェ先輩。我は何時。聞いてない。敵は残り2体。負けるな。俺のよ。いいぞ。
That sounds fun.
知恵先輩冴えてる。こいつ何？敵が増えたよ。
I mean,
行きなさい。ユキコ先輩、目が
I was like, that's. I don't. In no way am I intending to like be offensive to your friend or anything, but like that's like mildly sad if he doesn't have arms and he somehow games better than you. Oh man, I forgot the 7th floor is where they spin everything around on you. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like, in no way am I intending anything I say to be offensive. I'm just saying in general, like, I feel like that's mildly kind of bad that somebody who doesn't have arms can be better than you in something that would literally require, like, air quotes, like a, you know, gaming's intended for like people without any kind of physical deformities or anything. So if somebody can compete with you and not only that surpass you, it seems kind of odd. Slash, like, what are you doing? That's why it's like, it's not intended to be offensive in any capacity. It's more of like, what are you doing? Because yeah, I would never say like, you know, somebody with like a physical deformity or like people that have any kind of ailment, like couldn't play games or couldn't like compete. I'm just saying it's the barrier for them is a lot higher. So wait, he has elbows and knees or doesn't have elbows and knees? Honestly, you're like making me way more intrigued to see how he does what he does. Like from like a, we're doing like a generic bar graph from like 1 to 10. I was like at like a 4 on like intrigue on this individual stream. You every time you say something, Tyler, you just keep raising the bar of like, I'm like, well, that sounds cool. Well, like, how does he do that? You're literally selling me on checking out this individual stream. That's what I'm saying. You're literally a good advertiser. That's what I'm saying. I physically want to see how this man does what he does. I physically cannot wait to get into a stream and see what's going on. Hey, we got a golden hand fight. Our first golden hand fight this time since we died last time. Okay.
やだ、増
I was like, as long as it's not a tank. We're gonna black spot the one that we had knocked down, hoping to.
えやだ、
Okay, well, we didn't.
敵残り3体踏ん張りどころ
Maybe
よ
we need to heal. Oh, so he made it. He's one of the people that made it. I respect that. Oh, yeah. He killed everyone for me. Well, yeah, of course. Like, I feel like the game that makes you, the game that like you're known for, that's kind of why whenever people first start streaming or ask like about like how hard is it to stream or whatever, because anybody you talk to will ask you those questions. And I feel like it's only right for you to tell them like what the barriers are up front. And literally I keep telling people up front, I'm like, yeah, one of the biggest barriers of streaming slash like trying to get big, if that's your desire, is to like make streaming a full-time job or whatever, is if you want to be small and talk to yourself and literally do nothing for like years, months, whatever, you start off just doing your own thing. You stream whatever you want to do. You stream variety. And you just keep streaming all day, every day, as often as you can. Which a lot of people just physically can't do. A lot of people don't care enough to do variety. Because they're really interested in one specific game. Like right now, Persona 4. I'm super interested in playing through Persona 4. I want to finish this game. But what's my next thing after I finish Persona 4? Do I go somewhere else? Do I play something else? Or do I just play this game again? I could probably play this game again after I finish. Just for you, because I do it multiple times, but we're halfway through the game, technically. We're on the 4th dungeon. There's 10 dungeons total if you're going for the true ending, the golden version, because it's Persona 4 Golden. For the golden ending, there's 10 dungeons. We're on the 4th one. We're in. I don't know why we're randomly attacking, but we are. I shift tabbed. Stop rushing. We're at 77 hours into this game. At this point. Which is a lot of time for one game. I could play this game again and put another 200, like 100, 200 hours into this game. The problem is how much energy and time can another individual put into that? And a lot of people can't keep doing that over and over and over again. Like, think about how much time you put into SMB. And think about how many times you're like, man, I don't really want to play SMB, let me play something else. Exactly, so it just depends on like how committed slash how dedicated you want to be to a single thing. And a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people will start off thinking they can. Like all the people that like started off playing Overwatch or, you know, whatever. It's just really hard to keep doing that over and over and over again. That's why I tell people, it's like, find variety games, find anything you like, find friends. Hey, go ahead, P. I'll just speak to chat or whoever is here at the moment, but yeah, you physically want to find something you enjoy. It doesn't have to be exactly perfectly the thing you like, or like, you know, there's you have to find something that you can keep playing, and you have to keep finding reasons to turn on your stream. That's the most important thing about streaming. At the end of the day, no matter what, you have to find a reason to turn your stream on. If you can't do that,
強いよラスト1回行く
then unfortunately, maybe you're not cut out for streaming. Because every time I turn on my stream, I'm playing something I like to play. And I have fun every single time. If you cannot find that for yourself, you're not cut out to stream. Anybody can be a streamer. When I first turned on my stream, I had nothing. I didn't really like pay attention to like chat. Of course, like, you know, when you first start, nobody enters your stream, nobody talks to you, nobody does anything.
おキャンディすごい
It took a long time for me to develop into the type of person I wanted to be and the type of person that I wanted to show on stream.
じゃないか
And it came with a lot of community help, a lot of other Twitch streamers, coupled with like me just developing into my own human being and figuring out who I wanted to be at the end of the day. And I feel like every streamer goes through that. But no matter what, never chase viewers, never chase follows, never chase subs. Always do what you want to do because you'll burn out at some point and you won't want to stream. That's the only thing I could say is like that's the hardest thing is when you end up getting tired of doing something. We're gonna go because I think we can safely leave the dungeon since we leveled up once. We're not gonna return. We're gonna use Yukiko to level or to heal us all up. And we're gonna go back to the main entrance. Heal up with the fox, then go back up to the top because we have the Orb of Darkness now. Let's pat his head. Alright, well he didn't give us any free stuff, so we're gonna heal up the rest of this. Now we're gonna save. Wrong person. Chase the boy. Welcome back. You didn't really miss much. It was mostly just me talking about nonsense. Also, hopefully I can find my way back up to the top because since I walked down, I have to find the doorway back up without running into any more enemies because that's a thing. I was ideally hoping to restart where I ended, but we have the Orb of Darkness. We're looking for the staircase up. Excuse me. And it really did it to me. Alright, that's fine.
敵の奇襲敵は1体よ
I hate the 7th floor because it switches your camera angle around.
おキャンディすごい
We're gonna bring Chie back because we kind of don't want her dead. Surprisingly.
スーパーすっごいチャンスだよかった勘弁しろしぶとい行くよユキコいいよチエ
I love when they do the Twin Dragon because I love the little lotus flower that pops up at the end. Look at that thing. That thing is beautiful.
マジ敵4体が新たに出現
But yeah, essentially I was just speaking to the whole like, oh yeah, if you want to be a streamer or you want to stream, that's cool. But at the same time,
決めちゃったよ
you have to like what you do when you're putting out content for people.
みたいせーの
That was essentially the basis of the conversation that you missed, Tyler, because I just kept going. And a lot of people burn out because they specifically want to have people in their community, or they want to have people in their chat. They physically have to have people in there, or else they get depressed and stop streaming. You know, because they always see that, like, oh yeah, one viewer, and the one viewer is themselves on their own stream, like making certain that their audio or visual or whatever they're working on is like up to snuff or up to par. And they get depressed and, you know, get beat down because nobody is giving them traction or nobody's giving them the chance. It's just like, no, you're clearly not intended to be a streamer then. If you want to stream because you want to get big. Never, ever, ever, ever stream because you're intending to get big. Stream because you have fun doing it. It's way more fun and way less depressing. No, I feel you on that. But it's like, I guess I understand that at the same time, like, maybe because I'm just starting off in a way that doesn't bother me as much as maybe other people. Because I have this own insanity in my brain where I just keep talking regardless of if people are here or not. Like right now I'm answering your questions, but every time you leave, I'll just immediately go, alright, well, we're working on this thing, so let's go do this. And I keep interacting as if somebody's asking a question or is here. Because realistically, like, you never know when somebody is here or not. You're kind of accepting at face value that people are watching you, but you can never really know. Oh. It turned me completely around. I'm gonna miss. Yeah, I knew I was gonna miss because it turned me around. Well, I feel like cams are only good. I have this conversation a lot with a lot of the other like Eastern time zone homies that I talk with a lot. A lot of them say I should get a cam or like a cam would help me or whatever, but it's like I feel a cam only helps you if you physically do something. And if you want to see like, if you want to see somebody who's sitting here in a hoodie, not reacting, not doing anything, and only drinking beer occasionally, that's currently my shtick. Like, I have zero capability of dancing. I have zero capability of doing anything interesting in real life. So I feel like a cam doesn't help me. So I'm kind of just trying to set myself apart with my personality and how I'm trying to build my community. Now, Moon Moon has started using a cam more often. I would say Baru is more of an individual who streams without a cam. In fact, I don't think I've seen Baru turn a cam on since like 2018, I think, on like one of his very last Borderlands 2 speedruns. In fact, fun fact, aside from you, the reason I picked Borderlands 2 as a speedrun is because I actually love / respect Baru, Admiral Baru, as a streamer. I love Borderlands 2, it's a fun game, and also I like Baru, so that's why Borderlands 2 was the game I picked in an attempt to speedrun. Fun fact. Yeah, I love Borderlands also. I played Borderlands 1 a lot on the Xbox. That was like my go-to game on Xbox. I think I probably put over 1,000 or 2,000 hours on Borderlands 1 and 2 on Xbox. I think I only have like 400 hours on the PC version. And a lot of that is me just like leveling up characters because I re-leveled up all the characters up to level 72, which is like the new highest, not counting overpowered levels. In fact, if I can beat this boss in like a timely manner, that's, you know, like if I can actually like get back up to the top floor to fight the boss, I will actually show you what I've been working on for like the past couple of weeks. Or at this point, almost months. I will literally go into Borderlands 2 and show you the literal 1 minute time save I've been working on. Because I think I have basically everything else down. Other than this one thing. Which is like really inconsistent. Because I told you in your stream, you have 4 grenades at this point if you properly min-max your iridium. And I just don't have it down yet. And that's the one thing that's stopping me from essentially running it on stream. Because I can't consistently get it. Like I said, it's not even like it's a hard trick. It's just really hard to get consistent on. I'll spend like maybe like an hour or 2 in my free time working on it. Listen, like I said, I am willing to crack when it comes to peer pressure. If somebody tells me, oh yeah, speedrun something, and you harassed me non-stop at the beginning of my streaming career to speedrun, well, I bit off more than I can chew when I realized that speedrunning actually takes a lot more time and energy off stream than you would think. Yeah, our announcer girl, Rise, she is 1 year younger than us. As far as like being in school, I think we're 2nd years and she's a 1st year high school student. So we are her senpai. Well, yeah, but you're kind of known as a speedrunner on your stream, so like people will watch your practice. Like literally, when I see you putting together like your like Terminator or your dumb what was like the game called with like the bouncy ball? I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but basically anytime you strung together your speedruns or your LSD simulator, any one of those games, like I sat there and still watched you play them. I might have been doing something else in the background or whatever, but I sat there and watched, but that's because you're known as a speedrunner. No, not Glover. The one with the marble and you shoot it up into the bricks. It's something bricks. You never played Glover on stream. Boomer Man, or Boomer Joe, was the one that played Glover. Cool Bricks, there you go, yeah. When you were working on that, like, I hated it. I wasn't a super fan of it, but I still sat there and watched it. Eric and I would constantly make fun of it every single day. We're like, man, Tyler out here playing stupid Cool Bricks again for like the 9,000th time. But we still sat there and watched it. Where is the staircase up? I need to go back up to the 10th floor. That's the staircase down. Am I high? Where is the staircase up? Holy shit, I hate this game. It keeps slapping me around. Stop. Stop. Fuck. On top of that, speedrunning also requires people that actually care about you speedrunning. Because so far the weird, not weird community that I've fostered. And I died. Ate my life. So you remember how we were trying to figure out how to get back up? Well, guess what? Because we died here, we have to do all this again. Hooray. I love playing on very hard. Who actually fucking decided to play this game on very hard? Fire that person. You know what, Tyler? Just for you. Since you're here. And I'm not doing anything anyway. I want to fire up the Borderlands. I'm so lazy. I'm not even gonna change the title. I'm not gonna change anything. I don't even care. Sick of it. No, I decided to play on very hard, but it's only gonna be like a 1 to 2 minute demonstration anyway, because I literally don't own SMB1. I'm telling you, I don't have it. I can emu it, but I haven't downloaded an emu for it. And I haven't practiced SMB1 anything, so it makes it a lot harder that I haven't practiced that. Yeah, emulator, emu, whatever. Listen, it's only gonna be like a 2 minute demonstration anyway. You do practice. Because it's important. Anyway, the 1 minute time save is in Bloodshot Stronghold. For those of you who don't know anything about Borderlands, welcome to Borderlands. It sucks. It's depressing. Also, I play on this game, or not this game mode, but the normal game mode. Or the normal version of the game mode, because I practice on this one. I need all you guys dead, because technically you don't kill every single one of these people, but I do it just to practice. I don't have any grenades on that. Alright, fine. Oh, I also forgot to buy grenades. So, fun fact, you need exactly 4 grenades, but because I don't actually know how to properly do this part efficiently, I do it on the commando who has 13 grenades, which is 4 more than the maximum you can have on a character. Because it's just easier to do it that way. But for anybody who's actually played Borderlands, you know that in this map, you have to go all the way down from here, this room. You have to go all the way down here. You have to do this big circle enemy or area. There's a mini boss here that you have to fight. Once you kill the mini boss, and you have to basically run all the way around to here. And this is the jail blocks where Roland is at. Once you talk to Roland, you get like a cutscene and all that shit, and then you can see like the warden enemy take him to Bloodshot Rampart. This is a really long segment and takes forever to do. So what you do instead is, I can actually get it in one. You grenade jump up here. Get out of the map. I completely missed the jump. So right now I would already have to restart because I completely messed it up. Which is why I have extra grenades to keep practicing. So you have to perfectly platform all of this. We're outside the map. There are certain areas where you can fall off the map and immediately die, which is a pain in the ass. Also, a lot of this stuff which is invisible counts as actual physical terrain, so you have to be careful. And I already missed that jump, so right there I would have had to reset again, which is why I need to fix my grenade jump for this spot, but I haven't actually practiced this spot enough. There we go. So we get up here, and this is the hardest part. So basically I would have already restarted twice because I didn't have enough grenades at the beginning. This is the hardest physical part that I had to practice this whole time, which is getting this down, which is a double grenade jump. 1, 2, 3. And I missed that, so we would also have to reset there. This is a full 1 minute time save, by the way. 2, 3. And I missed it again. Literally, I will keep practicing because I've gotten decent enough that I can show this on stream. 2, 3. I can get it eventually, but... So look, the problem is if you miss that, you have to reset. And because I'm terrible, of course I wouldn't get it on the very first time I practiced it. Also, I haven't practiced this in a couple of days, so bear with me. Oh my god. I'm so bad at it. Please, God, help me. There we go. The timing is really hard on those grenade jumps, by the way. It's actually, I think, 3 frames perfect to get the perfect grenade jump. Like I said, I've been practicing it for a while, but I don't actually remember everything offhand. I'd also like a better grenade jump pattern for this. I'm not gonna get it on this run. All right. 1,000, 1,000, 2,000. Okay, I have 1 exact grenade jump to practice. All right. Well, I don't have enough grenades to do it, so haha, we gotta do it again. I don't know why I decided to do this, but I did.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. I'm sure we'll...
And this is literally the hardest part of the entire speedrun is getting this down. Yeah, I landed it that time though, so it's perfect. Well, I have 12 grenades, so I should get it on this one. Just for you, Tyler. Huh. Like I literally need a better. I literally need a better option for this grenade jump. By the way, like half of this doesn't exist, so I keep throwing it on the ground for a specific reason. And unless you're like, oh yeah, you can just throw it straight down. Well, if I throw it straight down, it'll bounce off of the map. So there is actually a reason why I'm throwing it on the ground like this. I just haven't seen a updated, better version yet. I think right here will be good. 2, 3.
Grenade!
And this is nearly frame perfect, which is why it's a problem. And I don't have enough. I know, Sig, coolest guy I know personally. Literally the coolest guy I know. Unfortunately, he doesn't like taking credit for being a cool guy, so I don't get to take it up with him. Oh my god, leave me alone. I would literally like to at least get this on stream one time so that I can be like, yeah, what I'm doing is like not completely a waste of time and I actually know what I'm doing. But for the life of me, like, it's not gonna happen clearly. Especially because every time I throw a grenade, it goes that way. Thank you. 1, 1, 2. So I have to perfectly hit every one of these grenades right now. I've done it before. I can do it again. Alright, well, I missed. But essentially, I'm not going to keep doing this. Like, literally, I'm mildly too drunk to do it. Essentially, you jump up here, you go down to that opening, and then right there is where Roland's thing is. Roland's, jail cell, and you can essentially just immediately take him out of there. And that saves about a minute to a minute 30. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm still practicing it because I suck. So I'm gonna take a quick piss break, but yeah, that's literally what I keep practicing. Because this is, at the time of that particular jump, I think that's about less than 30 minutes into the speedrun. And if I can hit that, not only can I go for like a really, really decent pace, but essentially the rest of the run is RNG. So either I will waste entirely an hour randomly. Tell I have returned. Now, the reason why I don't want to do the easier bloodshot skip is because my sum of best currently is at 2 hours, and that's with a run where I had to restart my game 3 times in a row because I had bad RNG, meaning that if I actually was able to have a decent run where I didn't have to restart that many times because there's 3 to 5 instances of random RNG, based off of how many times you have to restart at a weapon vending machine in order to get certain guns to be able to effectively proceed through the certain fights in the game. If I literally had better RNG, I could literally be close to like top 15 on any percent for the runs. So I literally want to give the best possible one shot on a speedrun, because I physically do not care about speedrunning at all. I keep telling you guys this. Like, I am not a speedrunner. I don't care. I am physically trying to one-shot the best I can possibly do. That's because I ran across the... I was like, the bathroom from where I'm at is like 40 feet. Hold on. We gotta look again. Hold on. I'm gonna go 60 feet. The bathroom is 60 feet across the house. Literally, I'm like on one side of the house. The bathroom is on the other side of the house. So I basically sprinted there and back. That's what I'm saying. It's like, if we're talking about where my bathroom is located, it's literally 60 feet behind me. We have 3 bathrooms, though. There's 1 on the first floor and there's 2 on the second floor. No, we don't live in a mansion. We just live in a, like a generic... Like a generic suburban 2-story house. I think our house is like I think that the physical house itself is like 14 or 1500 square feet. The property is like 2100 square feet. No, that doesn't mean rich. That means my parents, who are boomers, because my mom is 61 and my dad was 60 when they were together and still married and lived here. They bought their house, or they bought this house in like the 90s when it was relatively cheap. Because if you try to buy a house near us right now, it's probably like $800,000, I think, something like that. When my parents were together and bought this house originally, I think the mortgage was like $140,000 or something. Yeah, by no means is my family rich at all. They just got into the housing market early enough that mortgage was cheap. I was like, are you kidding me? I wish I was rich. If I was rich, I would have had a better computer. And then I'd have been able to stream all the things I actually want to stream. I could have started playing Doom Eternal. All that good stuff if we were just rich. What do you... I was like, as somebody who, I guess, has a different opinion than myself, what do you consider rich, Tyler? Because understanding how the market, or like how like the housing market and all that stuff works, coupled with the inflated money that happens in California. Yeah, I was like,
敵が立ち直った。早くやっ
I don't know if I'm high mid class. Like I'm trying to point out right now, the house we live in currently, if we attempted to buy it today, we couldn't afford.
行きなさい。
Like if we literally tried to buy like our neighbor's house right now, we couldn't afford that house.
カンジ、いいぞ、大活躍。
So I can't physically say we're high mid class. I can barely afford my house, or not my house, my car payment, so.
カンジが毒を受けてるよ。我は何時。聞いてない。そんな。敵は一体だよ。頑張れ。
I mean, I think the boss is literally proving, like, I can't prove that I'm high middle class because I don't have that kind of money,
先
so.
輩が毒を受けてるよ。はあ。やあ。敵ダウン。よし。オッケー。観念しろー。イエイ、レベルアップ。ちょっとは強くなれたかな。
レベルが上がっちまったぜ。
I'm just gonna replace that one. Well, the boss, if you must know, I don't pay for my phone. My dad pays for that. My dad and my mom are divorced, so my dad was kind enough to allow me to use his own phone plan. My dad bought me my PC back in 2017. I bought my own monitors because the monitors I bought were about $100 each.
火炎に弱いやつがいる。
The keyboard I use is about $20. So essentially everything that I have was not bought by me. Was essentially bought by 2 households. If you must know.
敵3体、頑張って。はあ。
Because I physically can barely afford anything.
見せもんじゃね。
I think we died on this run, right? So we have to redo the boss fight again. And then after we do the boss fight again, or the mini boss. You know what, the boss? I appreciate that you like Tyler that much. That you think you understand how money works as an adult. But when I say like $100 to $200 for my monitors, I didn't. That was in total for my monitors. Number one. Number two, I probably should not have spent that money anyway. So... Because there was other bills that needed to be paid.
ユキコ先輩が鮮やかに敵を撃破。
Hey Demo. How are you doing this evening / morning, my good sir? But yeah, suffice to say, as an adult / my adulthood, I have spent a lot of money that I probably should not have spent. In various ways in an attempt to make my stream that much more presentable. That I couldn't really afford and had to put on a card. So I have no idea how anybody could think I'm middle class or anything like that, because
火炎に弱いやつがいる。頑張って。
I definitely have played a lot of free-to-play games because I couldn't afford a lot at the time.
コラボですぜ先輩。
In fact, actually, if you look at my Steam history, most of my stuff is, or most of my most played games were free games. Because I physically did not have the money to do anything. In fact, I can honestly say 2 out of the 3 of my most played games were free games. The first one was MapleStory. I probably put 10,000 hours into that game. The second one, at this point, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Guild Wars 2, but that one I actually paid for. The third one that was actually free was Warframe.
注意して。酸欠ダメなやつがいる。
And in fact, because I'm not... I'll let this play out, because I'm actually... Wait, hold on. Can I do this without my game crashing? We'll find out. No, Persona 4 was not free. It was like $8 because I bought it on a Steam sale. Just for everybody who wants to know, if you want to see some sadness. Warframe, I have 3,400 hours in. Completely free. Completely free. I've never spent $1 in this game. And for anybody that's worried about the $53 in my Steam wallet, that was given to me by my mom as a birthday gift. I didn't actually put any money into Steam. And in fact, the money that she did give me for my birthday, she even said herself, was intended to help me buy games so that I may stream more things. So there you go. Now everyone knows. Welcome to my world. I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you guys. I'm not gonna pretend like, you know, I come from like a poverty-stricken family or anything. But at the same time, like, by no means am I well off.
酸欠ダメなやつがいる。決めちゃったよ。先輩。
Everything I have, I had to fight and earn for.
みたい。よし。Are you ready? 任せて。イエーイ。Go go.
If you wanna join me in voice chat, you can, Demo. I don't know if I'm gonna be that entertaining while I'm just playing this
先
game,
に進みましょう
but I could. Hey, if you want, why not? I'm cool with it. Wait, I forgot you live in Italy, right? Or you're Italian or whatever. I don't actually know if you live in Italy or not, but you physically live there, right? Also, I found the stairs up, so I need to find the boss so I can go up there.
闇属性が効かないやつがいるよ注意
Who's
して
deleting his messages? Who did this?
プリンシパリティ
Is that you, Tyler? Or did he say something that got auto banned?
いいぞ先輩よっわかった勘弁しろ
I mean, it seems like you can type.
いいよちくだ
What the hell time is it in Italy right now?
ーよ撃破
It is 9:27, so you probably just woke up.
誰かこいつをお願いこいつ何敵が増えたよ
I don't have any restrictions on what mods can do? Question mark?
敵だ容赦の言い過ぎ
But then again, you also have to figure that I don't have many people trying to just ban random individuals in my stream. If somebody gets banned, they usually get banned permanently, and I don't unban them, so... You're the first person who just randomly started to... You're the first person who just randomly started banning people in my chat and then trying to unban them immediately, so... Yeah, let me know, Demo. I can voice chat a little bit. I'm like mildly intoxicated, so... You might have to remind me, depending on how long you want to wait, but I'm definitely not going to stream like all night, because it is 12:30 my time. But I'll probably only go at most 2 more hours.
注意して敵だ頑張れナイス先輩作戦にヒット
Now I'm pretty sure Demo knows that you're clowning, Tyler.
それでぶっ飛ばしてやら
I feel like most people would know that I would yell at you or something more by now if you were just screwing around.
聞いてない残り2体油断しないでそんな効かない
ぜ
敵だはい準備よーしはっちねオッケー勘弁しろ
Also, speaking of voice chatting and whatnot, Tyler, when are you going to make your Discord / make your Discord actually like usable and whatnot as a streamer? So when you move, we'll be able to join your Discord,
楽勝楽勝
Eric and I, as homies, and we'll be able to talk. That's fine. Enjoy your breakfast. I'm in no rush. As long as you don't plan on, like, speaking, I guess, for, like, your entire morning or whatever. I'm A-okay chatting it up and whatnot. But at some point, my little peepers will get tired. And I don't want to waste your day.
属性が効かないやつもいるよ。注意して。
But I know if people are like not confident in another language or like attempting to learn another language or whatever, talking to people who are proficient in another language is very beneficial for helping them learn.
よーし、みんな気合い入れて。イエーイ。いくよ。
So that does not bother me at all.
ボッコボコにしちゃえ。しぶとい。ユキコ、いける？うん。えい。そんなもんや。こいつ何？敵が増えたよ。
Realistic, I should ban that sick nasty mod I have of mine.
敵残りみたい。油断しないで。
That guy has abused his power too much.
俺のよ。
いい調子だよ。ナイス先輩。敵を撃破。先輩その調子。
Yeah, exactly. You get me, Tyler. Fuck that guy. Coming here, ruining my friend's experience. Over here, like, man, shut your bitch ass up. Coming in here, you know, messing up my goddamn stream. Fucking, probably drinking like his second 40 already. I'm just trying to hang out with a bunch of cool people and vibe. Did I not find the boss room at all on this floor? I literally know where the staircase is. I haven't found the boss room. This is exactly what happened last time where I died. I'd rather play like SMB 1 than this right now. And that game sucks. You didn't just come, Tyler. Shut
効かないやつもいる
up.
よ。注意して。
そら。
いいぞ先輩。惚れ直しちゃう。ユキコ先輩、防御力が下が
What
る。
if else this hand thing just kills my main character again? Like last time.
まだ行くよ。いやー。敵ダウン。ユキコ先輩、いいよ。
What are you talking about, Laz? I am way better at this game than Borderlands.
カジ、いいぞ、大活躍。
Senpai Io!
いやー。チア先輩ったら張り切りすぎ。
Harakiri Sumi! Look, I know way more Japanese playing this game than I ever would have learned playing Borderlands. That's a fact. Also, this might come as a shock to you guys, but somebody who doesn't like playing Borderlands, somebody who doesn't like speedrunning, literally practicing things that like require certain jumps and certain precision actually pissed me off. So every time I end up practicing Borderlands for like an hour or two a day when I do play it, it ends up pissing me off to no end. One day I'll actually like practice it on stream,
逃がさないで
where I start putting everything together. Once I can consistently do that jump,
や
because I have everything else. I know bunker skip. I know what's the other important one?
倒せない
I know Iridium Blight skip. I know
危ねえ
I know the Bad Ma insta kill,
増えたたくも
and I know how to set that up. I know
嫌だしぶとい
I know how to get all the way up to the fire guy. I forgot what his name is. What the hell's his name? Flint. I know Flint skip. I know how to get all the way up to Flint. Literally using grenade jumps to get all the way up to him.
俺のよ
I know how to stagger his spawn. There's like so many things I know how to do. The one thing that's stopping me is perfect grenade jumps, because grenade jumps aren't that hard normally. Like just regular base grenade jumps aren't tough. Perfect grenade jumps, where you need to be within like 3 frames in order to properly jump. That's my biggest issue.
我は何時
Is because I'm not reactionary at all. I got boomer hands,
幹事が毒を
so I'm very slow.
しぶてえそら
Man, shut up, Tyler. You're in a committed relationship with a lovely lady. You don't know anything about Tinder.
いけや誰かこいつをお願い
And plus, why would you go on Tinder when there's obviously the better option of Grindr?
危ねえ
That's the real question.
ラスト1回いけ必殺敵ダウン
Did you ever think about that?
わかったみんな準備 OK? イエーイいくよいけぶっ飛ばしちゃえ敵1体の増援よ頑張って
Not a tank. Jesus Christ.
強い相手じゃないよ負けないの
そら
幹事が毒を受けてるいけ必殺
That's kind of sad a little bit, because yeah, that gets used a lot.
ラスト1回いけ我は何時はい
Full fatal end because he's not down.
危ねえそら
いけや誰かこいつをお願い
I actually find it super interesting that of all the things that could be named like a dating site, they just went with like something like generic like Tinder. Like is the whole point of Tinder like it's supposed to be like fire, like passion, like you know, like 2 people getting together, like there's like, you know, Tinder can lead to sparks, sparks can lead to like something else. I don't understand.
やったね先輩
レベルアップだまだまだ行くぜ
What do you mean there's too many anime porn noises? Nobody calls anybody senpai in porn. Nobody goes yatta in porn. What are you actually on about, Tyler? I feel like you've officially drank too many. You have smoked one too many beers and you don't know what you're talking about.
敵残り3体踏ん張りどころよ。あちょ残すは2体。ユキコ先輩、目がマジだよ。
Ooh. Orthus. I don't have that card. Hangman. I don't have a hangman. Shit. I have a devil card. The devil card is the lady at the hospital. I have a stars card. What don't I need right now? I don't need Emperor? No, I need Emperor. Emperor is Kanji. Hierophant is Dojima. I guess I don't technically need Devil. Also, I just realized, you know Cromrack skip? There's no such thing as Cromrack skip. If you mean, you know, the literal glitch to walk outside of the map on Borderlands 1, because there's no... Listen. Number one, the boss can go fuck himself, because if he wants to be... If he wants to ask something, he needs to come to the front of the class and ask. Alright? I don't work like that. This isn't high school. You don't like tell your friend like Becky likes you, so like can you like tell Becky that like I like her, so that like maybe like she will come up to me and talk to me? No, fuck that shit. If the boss wants something out of me, number one, he needs to ask me. Number two, I still do not have affiliate. I don't know why people think that like I can randomly make these things happen. Number two, I don't have affiliate, so I literally don't have access to VIP. Because I think the bare minimum requirement to get VIP is the same requirement that it takes to actually make affiliate. Of which I don't have. There you go. Get mad. Get mad, the boss. I know you were watching his stream because Tyler said he was rebroadcasting my stream and he's probably just sitting there drinking. I already talked my shit. I spoke my piece. If you would like something of me, you come talk to me. That's it. That was the sum total of my shit talking. My TED talk is done. Watch. I dusted my hands. What do you mean COD duel? Do you have Modern Warfare? Because I literally don't have that downloaded anymore. But if you did, I'll 1v1 you on Rust. I do hate COD. That shit makes me mad. But I did play on Rust again. It was very nostalgic. Listen, you're talking to a god gamer, the boss. I don't know if you know this, but Tyler, quick. call Austin, because I know all you supervisors have each other's numbers. You guys busy sext each other at night. Call Austin and ask him what my KD was. I think when I finished playing COD, COD Modern Warfare, I think my highest kill streak was like 45 or something, and I had like a 5.4 KD. I think I had over like 500 nukes. What do you mean you don't have people's numbers, Tyler? How do you pretend like you're gonna work and instead call your other homies to take over your shifts for you as H2?
いいぞユキコ先輩素敵 やば幹事のやつを怯えてる
COD Mobile? No, I don't want to do that. It sounds horrible.
敵2体撃破だよ倒せない幹事どこ行くのよ
I don't even know how COD Mobile works, but I think I'd rather drink out of a spittoon than play COD Mobile.
幹事大丈夫体力ピンチだよ
You know what, the boss will settle this. Who is the higher ranked Overwatch player? We'll settle it that way.
Are you ready?
That's as far as we'll go. Whoever's the highest ranked Overwatch player, that's fine. See, look, you don't even know about Overwatch. That's sad. I'm mildly saddened right there, because that shows how old I am. So that's like... all the things I cared about fucking died. Also, where is the staircase up? Jesus Christ. Oh, there it is. That doesn't mean anything, just because you're 5. I know you said 14, but I'm gonna lower the number, because it's fun. Doesn't matter that you're 14. In fact, I know of a 12-year-old who, when he first started playing Overwatch, he was 12, and he ended up becoming a streamer, and he became a relatively popular streamer in Overwatch. Because he was like a really good main tank. Or for the people who know Overwatch, he became a really good Reinhardt player by the name of Rhino. Tyler, you're a boomer. Shut up. I could see the gray hairs growing out of your nose when you stream. Don't try to pretend like you're 12. I could smell the old man coming off you from your streams. Don't even pretend like you're young, Tyler. We're gonna go here because I want to go back to the beginning of the dungeon and save. I actually don't remember if I found the boss on the 7th floor because we need that orb of darkness. But I forgot if I actually saved or not. Watch, I'm totally not ready to actually go in here yet. Oh, I do have the orb. Yes. Pitch black darkness flows from the orb of darkness. Let's fucking go.
やっと見つけたあそこ
てめえが久保かやろう歯食いしばれ待て幹事なんか様子がおかしいどいつもこいつも気に食わないんだよだからやったんだこの俺が
Doubt.
なんとか言えよ
I was like, have you seen Sig? Sig's clearly gonna at least get 500,000 people following him in like another year or two. Watch.
たった二人じゃ誰も俺を見ようとしないだから三人目をやってやった俺が殺してやったんだ
I was like, you completely misconstrue me, DeBoss, for somebody that cares. But Tyler absolutely will stream to a bigger audience. That's a fact. Me, I just stream because I like streaming and I think it's fun. And anytime any of you youngsters and or Tyler comes in here and just harasses me, I find it equally entertaining because at the same time, I'm sitting here drinking a beer and playing a video game. I can't think of anything more fun.
何も感じないから何言ってんだ意味わかんねえよてめえ
何よどっちがシャドウ
I have zero dreams and zero aspirations of becoming a big streamer or the next big one. Or even making a living or making money off of streaming. I do it entirely for fun and because I enjoy the Twitch community and I enjoy putting out content and talking to people. Which literally, if you look in my description, I have a donate button finally that I actually put up. And if you read it, yeah, I literally say do not give me money because I don't care. I'm out here just doing this because it's fun.
なんだお前らどうやってここへ
I don't want to become partner. I want to get affiliate only because I want to give people the opportunity to get the emotes I've commissioned because I have a specific brand that I care about. Let's see, I think it's this button. This is gonna be my very first emote. I like cute things. I like cute, chibi, anime, weird things. I have a specific brand that I want to give people, but I'm not gonna be like every other douchebag loser who hides it behind like a paywall or completely gets rid of my emotes. I'm gonna make it as cheap as possible because I want to give people the emotes that I personally like and the personality that I have. I want to give people free access to it because literally the only reason why I would ever become affiliate or care about becoming affiliate is I want to give people a part of me. That's it. It's silly / insane to ever think you're gonna become affiliate. And then on top of that, it's almost astronomically unbelievable to assume you'll ever become partner. I've been streaming for, and actually I never really answered Tyler's question before. I've been streaming for almost a year now. I'm doing it entirely because I find it fun.
決まってんだろ
And it took me almost 10 months to finally put a donate button up. Because I just do it for
偽
fun.
物が何言おうか知るかよそうだお前なんか関係ない俺の前から消え失せろお前らもだこんなところまで追いかけてきやがって
I think it'd be one of the coolest jobs, slash one of the coolest things to do to play video games for, as a living, but do I think it's gonna happen? Hell fucking no. Am I doing it because, like, you know, I'm gonna be the next person that wins the lotto and, you know,
俺はできる俺は
gonna be able to make streaming a living? Hell no, like, that's unrealistic. You do it because you like putting content out, you like the people, you like having fun, and you like talking to other people while playing a game. That's why people stream. If you do it for any other reason, then you're just lying to yourself. And you're not meant to stream. That's a fact. Oh, angry baby.
くそ結局こうなんのかよ
みんな頑張ってこいつ倒せば事件解決
I don't know if I'm necessarily offering cheap subs. What I'm basically saying is, like, if you want the emotes I have, I'll basically gonna make them like one channel point. So as long as you came to the stream once, you can basically have access permanently to any emote you want. I currently do not make the money to just give people subs or to make like subs like less money. I physically do not have that kind of disposable income. What I'm saying is, like, there's no reason to sub if I just give you, essentially give you my emotes. If you would sub and or donate money or whatever, it's because you truly feel like you want to support what I am and my community. That's kind of what I'm gonna attempt to do.
外側を崩さないと本体には攻撃できないみたい
Yeah, that sounds rough. Is that 11 like USD dollars, or is that like $11 converted from like New Zealand bucks? I don't actually know if New Zealand has like a different monetary system or not. And yeah, Tyler, you can have unlimited access to whatever you want. You know where I live. I was like, you forget, Eric still works there. So you literally know where our address is. Come over, big boy. Don't care. Did I just crit him and it did nothing? Okay. That's mildly scary.
我の汝はい
Yeah, that actually didn't hurt that bad. First of all, number one, what's wrong with being homosexual? I was like, in my mind, maybe that's a big problem to you guys, because I physically could care less. Number two, Tyler knows who I like, because Tyler still works with the person that I like. I feel like that's not a problem. No, I'm single. Is it supposed to be Mario? That's kind of interesting then. Oh, I don't think Tyler actually knows where I live. Tyler just could know where I live, because for the people that don't know or do know, Tyler used to be my old boss, aka Sig Nasty, since I keep calling him Tyler, but maybe not everyone knows it. Sig Nasty used to be my old boss when I worked at the same store as him. So realistically, he could know where I live. Yeah, autocorrect is a bitch. That's why I try not to use Twitch mobile. That shit ends up pissing me off more than when I actually end up doing anything on it. He got exhausted? What a loser. Also, I like this like 8-bit soundtrack that all of a sudden changed. Angry baby. Oh, he had a second phase. Awkward. Yeah, honestly, Twitch mobile is very convenient for being able to talk to people and whatnot. But I personally just hate Twitch mobile because, like, number one, actually, DeBoss, since you live in another country and you said that subs in your country are $11, next time you have a free chance, what is the difference between subbing on mobile and subbing on like a computer? I don't know if you have a computer or a like hard desktop, but check on hard desktop. Because one of the reasons why I hate Twitch mobile is everything is like $1 or $2 more expensive on mobile. Because mobile actually takes a percentage of your subs. Fun fact if people didn't know. Through Twitch mobile, you do end up paying more money. Specifically to whoever owns the app for Twitch. In that store. Ow. I think I can heal. Where is my... Wait, do I not have a revive item? Uh-oh. Oh no, I do have a revive bead. And then she can use a medical kit on all of us. That's one of the main reasons why I hate a lot of mobile platforms, is because they end up stealing a lot of money. Which, I mean, I understand that they're a business and they have to make their own money also, but I hate the fact that they take the money out of streamers. Because, like, realistically, the streamer needs the money more because they're providing you content. They're providing you literally something that you actually care about, something tangible. And yet companies want to immediately like rip that out of their hands and steal their stuff from them. Because realistically, like, if you absolutely had to, and like the bare minimum to give to another streamer was like, say, $7 or whatever. Because, like, spoiler, in America, I believe it's like $6 or $7 to use the mobile platform to donate or whatever. And or, I think bits, if you're on... Ooh. If you're buying bits on, PC versus on the phone, I believe it's like $1.40 or like $1.30 if you're on PC to get 100 bits. So like basically giving the streamer $1. You're paying like a 30-40 cent premium to Twitch. But if you do it on mobile, I believe it's like $210 or yeah, 210. So it's $2.10 to buy 100 bits or $1 worth of bits. So you're essentially paying double to get bits. It's the most ridiculous thing. That's why I literally hate mobile. Yeah, it's $3.19 on mobile for bits for you. That's the most ridiculous thing. Like, in my mind, that shouldn't even be legal. I'm over here in the camp of like, fuck corporations, fuck business, fuck all that shit. Literally help the people that are actually providing the content. Which is like, there's like a duality in what I say, because it's like, oh yeah, you would think that applies to me. No, fuck me, I don't care about me at all. I'm thinking about all the other people that are like attempting to make a living or like need this extra revenue that they get from streaming to just make it by. I care more about those people than I care about myself. So it's like, I feel like that's ridiculous that you're paying a company essentially an extra $1 or $2 per transaction. Like, that's not even right. That's what I'm saying, like, that kind of stuff pisses me off. Like, I don't really talk politics, I don't really talk shop in my stream a lot because I feel like a lot of people won't agree with me, but I'm completely, like, anarchist in my political affiliation. I do not like business at all. Because business only serves to fuck over, like, the common person. Yeah, that's not cool to me. I'm gonna magic mirror. Oh, I magic mirrored the wrong person. That was supposed to be an AoE magic mirror. Thank God it missed my main character, because I would have died. Man, that's ridiculous that you spent essentially $8 for 245 bits. Imagine if... Which is also why I don't believe in buying bits. Like, it's cool that you can buy bits and cheer for them and it, like, pops up on the screen and all that shit. But realistically, if you're gonna support a streamer... and literally, like I said, I've never gotten a donation. I've never gotten bits. I'm not affiliated, so I can't get anything. So this is just like an honest take from somebody who isn't even in the game yet, or like doesn't receive any money. Honestly, if you're gonna do a one-time investment in a person, the best way is an actual donation, like straight PayPal to PayPal. That person gets 100% of that money. Twitch is gonna take a cut of it if you do a subscription. Depending on if you're affiliate or partner, it's more or less. I believe affiliate, they take like 50%. If you're a partner, I think they only take like 20-25%. And people will always say that like technically getting subbed or subbing is like way more beneficial. But realistically, the only reason that subbing is beneficial is they're assuming you're gonna forget to re-up or like cancel your subscription, so they just keep taking that $5 from you a month. So realistically, people will always say that, you know, that $5 is like the most important thing. Well, I'm just saying, you know, for yourself, the boss. But realistically, like the best way to do it is a direct money deposit donation. Through like if you hit the donate button, a lot of times it'll just take it out of your bank account. So obviously you're probably still young, so you don't have a bank account yet. But a straight bank account deposit, like just money to money, is way better than getting bits or anything like that. Just as an aside. Oof, that hurt. But if you can limit the amount of money that Twitch specifically gets to take out of the streamer, that's always better. Obviously, if you have the disposable income to keep, you know, investing / like, you know, re-upping your subscriptions and whatnot, that's ideally the greatest way you can support a streamer, because they get more, they can get more sub points, which allows them to get more emotes. Like I keep telling Tyler, which to some degree or other, he doesn't listen to me, but since he has all those sub badges or sub points from all the subs he was given recently, he should get more emotes to incentivize people to actually sub to him, because a part of streaming is people invest in you, invest in your future as a streamer. They believe in you, they think you're gonna be something someday, and that's important. The other half is like you have to actually incentivize people to sub to you. And what better way to incentivize that than to give people emotes? So I keep telling him to commission more emotes, but he's been a little slow on the uptake. But I hope he starts at this point giving back to his community, because realistically, he should be. Like, especially if you want to grow, you want to give as much as you can to the people that support you. I understand that all too well. Not to pry too much, but I'm assuming by the way you phrase that your parents are divorced or in some way separated. Ow. But I would say if you have money / like disposable income, or not disposable income, but like a decent amount of money, you would want to start opening a bank account early. Welcome back, Demo. But yeah, especially if, like, I'm pretty certain you live, oh wait, no, you live in New Zealand. I don't know actually how New Zealand works, especially with like banking account stuff and whatnot, but at least in the US or the States, you definitely want to open a bank account as quickly as possible, because you can start receiving, yes, let's say you could start receiving interest on whatever you put in the bank. So even if you don't spend it, you're not like actively using your money, you can just keep getting an extra couple of dollars on whatever you do have saved in the bank. Which usually isn't a lot, but it's something. Because in fact, I just got my banking information because taxes are due in the States. And I think I got like an extra $30 from just having my money in the bank that I normally wouldn't have had. And it's like, that's not really a lot, but That's $30 that I got essentially for free. So it's something to think about. I see that there's a notification. Oh, demo. If you give me a second just to finish this boss fight, I can join a call with you. Because I definitely want to make certain that I get through this boss fight before I do anything fancy, because I might basically, I don't want to do it in the middle of the run because I might completely ruin my game and then I have to restart. And because this is an old Japanese RPG game, yeah, I could make it so I can't continue my game, which would be really bad. Because it doesn't save in a normal place. Which is kind of annoying. Is it a Pokemon-ish game? I guess kind of, because it's turn-based and each person like does a certain element, whether it's like fire or anything like that. I think you're thinking of more, it's just like a turn-based style game rather than like a Pokemon game. There are elements and whatnot involved, but it's just an old... I don't really know how old you are, to be honest, Demo. I'm not gonna ask you because that's not appropriate to do, but yeah, this is just an old Japanese RPG style. I'm going to let you know this right now. This is why I keep telling people I'm not going to ask you your age. As far as Twitch TOS is concerned, like, I don't think you're allowed to even be on Twitch. This is legally, as somebody who literally studies law, you're not supposed to be on Twitch until you're like 16, I believe. So that's why I don't ask people their age. Like, in the terms of service, when you make your account, one of the things that it says is you have to be 16. At least. You say that, DeBoss, but they changed that in the last 2 years. Once again, I literally study these things. They changed the Twitch terms of services after they realized there was a lot of impressionable kids, which is why they added the maturity function / like option on streams, which technically, if you guys say that you're under the age of 18, because I specifically have the maturity thing where you have to click OK that you're mature enough to watch the content on the stream, technically I should be banning anybody under the age of 18 in my stream, because you're supposed to be 18 or older if you click that button. That's literally not the point. I'm just giving you information so that when you go out into the world and you talk to other people, you do not just blatantly tell people your age. This is a problem because I don't have any more revives. Okay. No, it's not based off of that. This game specifically is intended for 18-plus-year-old people. It's more or less that the content / what the streamer specifically is talking about is considered to be, you know, more adult-like, and thus you're supposed to, essentially as a streamer, you're supposed to police your own stream, is the point.
幹事大丈夫？痩せ我慢とかダメ？
You know what, the boss? You can say you're mature, like I said, like, it's not me. I'm only telling you as a person on the side who has zero vested interest in what you do in your free time and what you do during the day. I'm literally just telling you what the legal issue is as far as adults are concerned. Because you can say you are mature, you can say whatever you are. The fact of the matter is you don't fit the physical age of which adults care about. And that's the only thing people care about is what number are you.
幹事が負傷。こら、しっかりしろ。
Now, nothing I ever say is intended to be harmful or mean or discriminatory or anything else like that. It's simply telling you how law works. I don't have any more revives, which is a problem. Well, I'm glad, because a lot of times whenever I try to explain things, people take it in a negative fashion. I'm just like, no, I don't care what you end up doing with your day, you know. I'm not your parent, I'm not... It's not my job to police what you do or what you say. That's somebody else's problem. The fact of the matter is, if you don't want... you know, your account banned or, you know, any kind of repercussions placed upon you, I figured it's only right for me to let you know what the problem might be.
先輩ったら。
I think that's the least I can do. Unfortunately, I think I'm in trouble because all my team is dead and I don't have enough revives for all of them. Which is kind of annoying. True. He is definitely made of all those elements. You know, if I don't die here, I think I can retreat. Which actually might be arguably a better option. Can I retreat this fight? Can't banish ball. I think I just have to die here. I did have a save right before the boss fight. Which is fine, because I literally burned too many reses early on. But now I know how the fight kind of works, so... Also, for you saying 13-year-old minimum, if you actually read the terms of service, or actually wait, since I lost, let me get you in here. I'll start the call. Are you where you at, Laws? Or not Laws, Demo. How do I think I could just call you straight up. Alright. So now that I have you in the call, and I think I can just randomly mute myself, right? Yeah, I can. Alright, perfect. So, how actual Twitch terms of service works is you have to be 13 minimum to make an account. Yes, that's a fact.
Yeah.
As far as liability goes, you actually have to have parent consent, which is an arbitrary thing at best. Because
Yeah,
how
but,
do you explain
like
parents'
my parents
consent?
are okay with that, so
Well, how do you explain that though? So like let's say I go into somebody's chat and they temporarily suspend your account or ban you because you say you're 14, 15, anything underneath the age of 16. How do you prove that your parents say that it's okay for you to have that account?
just asking them, I think.
Okay, do you think a multi-billion-dollar company like Twitch, who is bought out by Amazon, cares what you have to say? Or do you
No.
think they're just gonna ban you temporarily and you're gonna appeal the ban, but you're gonna spend the whole time banned until your account just gets unsuspended?
Yeah, it's what actually could happen. I mean, there's no way they ask for your parents' consent, I think.
Exactly. So essentially what ends up happening is you just get banned. Like, I know a lot of people end up getting banned and you just have to wait out the 1 week, 2 week, or a month-long ban, and you just have to deal with
Yeah.
it, unfortunately. Also, how are you this morning? Or this morning for you now?
Okay, I think I'm okay because I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? I mean, you clearly wanted to have
I mean,
a voice call, so you have
Yeah,
somebody
well-
who talks English, mostly only English. So
yeah.
it's your reign. You have free reign to talk. What you got?
I don't know what you say, chat. Oh my god.
You have free reign. You
I
can, you
actually
can say
bought-
whatever you want. Just don't get me banned, please.
No, I won't get you banned. Don't worry. Actually, I bought a pair of headphones. How's my voice? I mean,
You sound pretty good. You probably sound way better than I do, because
nah, you sound good, yeah.
I have
I
like
can't hear any.
a
any noise
$25
from
pair of
your-
headphones. So
Oh,
yeah.
like, wait. I had these pair of headphones before. I'll send you an image.
漢字がダメになってる。
Let's see.
Wait a second. Yeah, that pair of headphones. But now I have some Razer Kraken Ultimate, so
Hey. And that's why you don't accidentally do